How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to another MLB The Show 22 Franchise Rebuilding Challenge. So in today's challenge, we're doing the $1 billion budget challenge. Now, I did this last year, and if you don't know what it is, essentially, what we're going to be doing is we're turning off budgets. So that's going to be the rules. Injuries will be off as well. And we're just going to try to make a team have over $1 billion in budget. So $1 billion or more in terms of our team budget with players. So maybe that means we can make trades. We're going to be making a ton of those, sign free agents. Now, obviously, I can't just go out and sign 45 overalls to, $35 million contracts, right? So, I mean, I will be maybe overpaying slightly for some people, but not to that extent. The top guys could get $35 million. That's totally fine. But, the other guys can. So, yeah, we'll try to make it as, not as cheesy as we can. But we'll see if we can do it. Win a World Series with them. We got 3 seasons, so if you're enjoying the content, leave a like and subscribe. And let me know down in the comments below some more videos. Check my source down in the description. Got a playlist down below containing other MLB The Show 22 franchise rebuilding content. I check my channel like content being TJP. With that being said, gameplay time. So by the way, I am using the ride and roster, and we're just gonna pick a random team. So here we go. We're gonna stop in 3, 2, 1. The Pittsburgh Pirates. That is gonna be the team that we're gonna be using in today's $1 billion budget challenge. All right, so we're locked and loaded into the game. So I'm not really gonna go over the team per se too much because you guys, if you want to see a more in depth of how we've done it before in the past, you could see. But we'll essentially just look at the contracts. If I could sort them, I don't really know if you can here. Sort. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's how you sort. Okay, so obviously our most expensive contract right now is Brian Hayes with $8.8 million. I believe in ride and rosters these are about as accurate of contracts as you can. So honestly, looking at the Pittsburgh Pirates, our budgets in terms of our team is probably one of the lowest in the league. In fact, I think we can look at that. So yeah, player salary is only 55 something so far, 56 million. So we want to be able to see 55 million right there. We want to get that to 1 billion. So it's going to be tough, but I think we could do it in 3 seasons. That's the goal, is to get it in 3 seasons. So this should be fun. And yeah, let's see if we can make some trades to, also try to improve the team. But we got to also get expensive players on this team that we can actually hit the $1 billion. We're going to start off with this trade with the Diamondbacks. So Quinn Priester, Bubba Chandler, and Jared Jones are going to the Diamondbacks for Merrill Kelly and Madison Bumgarner. Probably doesn't make the team too much better, but, it's going to increase our budget for this upcoming season. So there we go. It's a start. All right, so this next year we're going to do with the Rangers. So Osvaldo Bido, Nick Gonzalez, and Kevin Newman are going to the Rangers for Corey Seager, Dan Winkler, and Kohei Arihara. So that is a big trade right there in terms of our budget. Corey Seager's had that massive contract, and he's obviously a good player to have in free in franchise, so I'm not too upset about that. All right, I'm going to do this deal with the Royals. Jason DeLay, Michael Escada, and Kaden Smith for Hunter Dozier and Carlos Santana. So we could our right field position, and Carlos Santana to play first. Again, some of these guys are on contract, 1-year deals, but it's improving the budget, increasing the budget, so that's what we needed to do. And, yeah, I don't expect this to be that good. I think I'm just going to keep the team right now the way it is. So right now, if we look at our budget, we are now at $124 million, almost $125. And I guess we could maybe sign a free agent or two. So I usually don't do this too often, but, Oliver Perez, might as well give him a contract. Maybe $6 million for 3 years. Awesome. He's probably going to end up retiring very, very soon. Tetsudo Yamada, why not come to the team? I feel like a player of your caliber is probably worth $500K for 1 year. We'll do that. And then, yeah, I think that's it. So now we're probably around 125, 126. So not too bad to start off in this first season. A lot of our bread and butter is going to come in free agency. We're going to have to sign a bunch of guys, and maybe we can make some trades in the offseason. So with that being said, let's simulate to the AllStar Break. I'm kind of curious just to see how this team's going to end up doing. I don't expect it to be that great, so. All right, I'm going to do this trade with the Nationals. So we're going to get Nelson Cruz. He's on a 1-year deal. Maybe we could re-sign him, though. $15 million for Santiago Flores, who's only making $50,000. So that's going to increase the team budget. So So we're going to do that trade with the Nationals. So All-Star Week is upon us, and yeah, we're not doing too hot right now. Currently sitting at 37 and 60. I didn't expect us to be that good in this season, so it's really not that big of a deal. But just looking at the team and see how we're doing, for the most part, Brian Hayes having a decent year. He's been on fire as of late. Brian Reynolds has been cold as of late. He's having an okay season. Corey Seager, numbers a little down. Santana hasn't even played at all. Weird. Okay. Hunter Dozier, decent. Neil Cruz, not bad. Michael Chavis has been kind of struggling a little bit. Yamada, and then Roberto Perez. Holy cow, 159. That is embarrassing. Nelson Cruz off the bench. I mean, at his age, we'll take it. And then Castillo. Knapp is doing pretty good in his limited amount of time. Jake Marisnick. Yeah, our team is devoid of talent, but it's fine. I didn't expect us to be that good. I think when I did this last year, I don't remember if I just picked the Dodgers or if I did a random team. I think I had just picked the Dodgers or the most expensive team rather than doing it random. So this is a little bit harder, obviously, being able to do it random. But, yeah, I mean, at some point I'm just going to have to stack my team in free agency, which, you know, it's just to complete the challenge. But Merrill Kelly's doing really well, so that's good to see. And, yeah, for the most part, everyone else here in the bullpen. Actually, Perez is doing pretty good. And then David Bednar, how many saves he got? 22? Not too bad. So, yeah, I guess we could look for a couple trades to potentially make just to increase some talent / get some more budget accumulated. So, yeah, let's see what's out there. All right, I'm going to do this trade with the Rockies. So, Michael Burrows, Matt Eckelman, and Carmen Mlodzinski for Chris Bryant. So Chris Bryant's making $26 million. He's actually having a nice season right now. So it'll improve the team, and we also get more accumulation of money. So that is probably the only trade we make for this season. We're probably done with that. But yeah, currently we're sitting at $159 million in terms of salaries, which isn't too much. But yeah, let's continue to simulate and see you guys at the end of the year. All right, so we ended up going 70-92, did not make the postseason. We have a ton of signings we have to do in free agency this season to be able to get that budget. So looking at the stats, though, I mean, Reynolds ended up having a great season, which is nice to see. Seager was okay. Chris Bryant had a good year as well, so that's awesome. Hunter Dozier was okay. Yeah, for the most part, the team wasn't that great. I mean, Tetsudo was pretty solid. I mean, he was a nice signing for us. Knapp behind the plate as a backup catcher was good. All right, cool. So, pitching rotation. Merrill Kelly had a really good year. Zach Thompson was ended the season on fire, but was kind of Matt Baumgartner wasn't that great. Bryce Wilson, and then Mitch Keller was god-awful. So, yeah. And then the rest pitching, the bullpen. Dylan Peters was good. And then Stratton was decent. Oliver Perez and David Bednar in the 39 saves. Not bad. But yeah, the team wasn't that great. Let's just simulate to the offseason. See who wins the World Series. And then we've got a ton of signings to do. Usually going to beat the Dodgers in the 2022 World Series. All right, so we have some exclusive free agents now. I did see Nelson Cruz retired, so we're not going to be able to re-sign him. But I guess we could offer Roberto Perez a contract. Again, we'll overpay for him, even though his numbers were terrible. I'm not giving him any more than that. Maybe we could flip him for something better. Yeah, we're just going to offer guys contracts. It really doesn't, the money doesn't matter too much. So, honestly, I could just do this, and this is perfectly fine if I'm overpaying for them slightly. Carlos Santana, same thing. So, we'll do that. We'll do tenderings. Like, I'm not going to go too far in depth. I'm probably not going to re-sign Heath Embry, though. Andrew Knapp, absolutely going to re-sign him. He was actually really good, so we'll give him that. That should be decent enough. Budgets, like I said, don't really matter. So, yeah, let's go to the tendering of the contracts, arbitration. We'll offer those guys, and then we'll go on from there. All right, so we're at free agency, and essentially we've got to offer some guys some contracts. So I'm almost going to max a lot of these guys out over here at the top, and we're just going to offer as many guys as we can, and then we're also going to get to do some trades. So this should be fun. Let's see if we can get some top-tier free agents on the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, so I offered a ton of guys contracts. Judge, Nola, Turner, Gallo, Valdi, Muncy. I mean, you guys can see a lot of the top guys I offered. So we'll see how many of them we could sign. I might go after some more guys and we'll also do some trades, so don't worry, you'll be seeing those. Yeah, again, the goal is to get $1 billion. So, yeah. Let's simulate a bit and see who we end up signing on the Pirates. All right, so first deal, we got Aaron Nola. There we go. We paid him $28.65 million a year, I guess. Joey Gallo, we ended up adding him to the team. Aaron Judge, he's added to the team. We've reached our maximum roster size. Cannot sign any more free agents. Any outstanding offers have been withdrawn. So we got to make some trades now. We did get Noah Syndergaard, though. So yeah, after that, I guess like everybody else got dropped. So we're going to have to make some trades. Let's do it now. We're going to do this deal with the Giants. We're going to give up Contreras, Mazza, and Lemoyne for Tyler Rogers. So he's a pretty solid relief pitcher, and he's making a little bit more money than them combined. So welcome to the team. All right, I'm going to do this deal with the Yankees. Richie, Matheson, and Reed. To the Yankees, we're going to get Aaron Hicks and Giancarlo Stanton. They're both on pretty hefty contracts. So we have a ton of left fielders now. Again, the positions are not going to make any sense. Again, we're really just trying to go after really good players, or pretty good players, and also get that budget to where it needs to be at $1 billion. So I think I have a few more roster spots available this upcoming season to sign some people in free agency. So let's see if we can offer any of these guys any more money. Oh, I was able to pick up Taylor Rogers on the team, and Wilson Contreras, and Nathan Valdi. So there you go. 3 other guys on the team. So let's take a look. Can I look at the budget now? Is it going to tell me what is upcoming? $362 million. I'll take it. Also, some of these contracts are front-loaded, so that's going to help me out a little bit as well with those front-loaded contracts. So, yeah, we are looking pretty intense. The only thing with the front-loaded contracts, though, that might actually suck is that next season, all these guys that I sign are going to be making less money. So, yeah, we're definitely going to have to try to make some ton more trades, low-value guys for some expensive, overpaid people. So let's see what other trades out there that I can make. I'm going to do this deal with the Dodgers. Richard Jones, Daniel Amaral, and Joe Jacques for Mookie Betts, who's making $34.1 million. So welcome to Team Mookie. All right, I'm going to do this trade with the Reds. So Cruz has to go, Frazier and Scott for Moustakas, Votto, and Robert Duggar. Again, we're adding a lot of money here in this trade. So welcome to Team, guys. And yeah, this upcoming season, I think now I'm done making trades. $432 million right now, which is a lot of money, but still not even halfway to $1 billion. So let's simulate the rest of free agency. We actually have arbitration, I think, as well. So I don't know if those guys could end up getting pushed away to the side. So they might have been, their contract might have been withdrawn. We'll see. But we'll show you guys the roster to start the second season. Started the second season here, and currently the budget is sitting at $438 million. $438 million. That is a lot of money, but not enough. Not even halfway to where we need to be. The team's looking really good, though. I mean, our team is kind of ridiculous because we have just a bunch of guys on the team. I mean, Hayes, Reynolds, Bell, Stanton, Judge, Betts, Seager, Contreras, and Chavis. Off the bench, Carlos Santana, Yamada. We got Chris Bryant, Hunter, Joey Gallo, Roberto Perez, Jake Marisnick, Vogelback, Castro, Marcano. We got Hicks, Mike Moustakas. That is looking pretty good. The team's looking pretty good. In terms of our pitching rotation, Nola, Evaldi, Noah Syndergaard, Merrill Kelly again, and then Zach Thompson. We got Bumgarner, Bryce Wilson, Mitch is in the bullpen, Duggar's in the bullpen. We picked up Tyler Rogers. We got Bednar, Taylor Rogers. We had 2 Rogers, Taylor and Tyler. So it's looking pretty filthy there. So right now we're not going to make any moves, I don't think. I mean, I guess we could try to make a move with some of these people. We're eventually going to have to make trades because these guys that are making like 50-something thousand, it's not really going to work for this team. So they're going to be making a lot more money. So yeah, I'll wait to make trades at the deadline. I think that's when we'll go crazy. But I just want to see how good this team's going to be in this first half of the year. AllStar Week is upon us, and we're sitting at 62-37, which is good enough for the #1 record in the NL Central. So let's take a look at the standings around the league. We do have the best record in the NL, but the Angels and the Astros are pretty solid. I think the Astros got Trey Turner as well, so that's going to be pretty interesting for them. The lineups, Brian Hayes, my goodness, holy moly. He was having a great season. Reynolds been cold, but he's having a good year. Josh Bell's been on fire, but it's been Stanton, Judge, they're doing all right. Mookie Betts is having a great season. Corey Seager, that's the Corey Seager I know. Wilson Contreras is struggling, and then Michael Travis is also struggling. So honestly, if I can look to get a better catcher and second baseman that can hit the ball, I'd be cool with that. That's also like making a decent amount of money. I mean, Perez is terrible as well, so nothing too great there. Chris Bryant's coming off the bench. Joey Gallo's also coming off the bench, and they're doing all right, I guess, for the most part. Pitching rotation, Aaron Nola's been good. Baldy's been cold as of late, but he's having a decent season. Syndergaard's been great. Bumgarner, the ERA's a little high, and same thing Merrill Kelly, but the record's looking pretty decent. Kohei's kind of struggling a little bit. Chris Stratton's struggling. Dylan Peters, meh. Aaron Fletcher hasn't pitched much this year. Taylor Rogers is and David Bednar is pretty good, and then Tyler Rogers has been good. So, yeah, it's time to make trades because our budget is only $422 million. That's not enough. It went down, so we have to increase it for this upcoming third and final season. That's going to be upon us. So let's see if we can get to maybe 500, but it's going to be tough. We're going to have to make a lot of moves. Mets is perfect. Max Scherzer is on a huge contract, and we're going to trade him. We're going to trade for him for Yeri De Los Santos, Rodolfo Nolasco, and Hudson Head, who's having nice. He's on fire, so that's good. So the Mets can get rid of Scherzer. I mean, again, I'll take his contract because we need to do it for the challenge. Beautiful. I'm going to do this trade with the Braves, Mason Martin, Nick Garcia, and Ji-Hwan Bae for Xander Bogaerts, who's making $20 million. That is going to increase the budget. So, awesome trade there for us. Trade with the Rangers, Solamento, Ross, and Davis for Semien, Tyone, and Lucas Sims. So that is going to increase the budget mightily. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right, and then I'm going to do this trade with the Mariners. We're going to get Robbie Ray for Marcano, Duggar, and Castro. So I think that might be all the moves we're going to be making for this season. And, I mean, I think the team also got better as well. But quite frankly, it's all about that budget. That's the goal. And we are currently now finally at $544 million, which is still not even close to being enough. So this just goes to show you how hard it is, especially if you don't have the, the right team. I'm pretty sure I picked the Dodgers to start off with last season, if I remember correctly. But, like I said, this time we got the Pirates in this random selection. They have one of the lowest budgets in the league. So, again, it's a challenge. And I'm up for it. So let's simulate to the end of the year and see how the team's doing. All right, so we went 101-61, won the division, taking on the win of the wild card playoff game. And I did end up extending Reynolds and also Lucas Sims because they were really good. Or they're having really good seasons, and they've been doing well. So they deserved extensions. Everyone else will just offer arbitration too. But, yeah, taking a look at the roster and the lineups here and just seeing how everybody did. So Hayes had an awesome season. Betts was decent. Bogarts had a good year. Stan was kind of cold end the season. Bell had a nice year. Judge. Reynolds was good. Semien was all right. And then Contreras was on fire, which is cool, but... yeah, probably need to get another catcher. It's hard to get catchers. I mean, Corey Seager had to go to the bench, I guess. All right. I mean, the team is looking great, so I can't complain. The lineup's looking awesome. The rotation, also pretty good for the most part. Tyone kind of struggled a little bit. Merrill Kelly was good, though. Just looking at the rest of the team. Yeah, it wasn't amazing. Sims was great. Like I said, I ended up extending him. Rogers had 30 saves, which is pretty nice to see from him. So, all right. I think this team could be pretty good. I mean, let's take a look at the league leaders. We had Syndergaard having the best ERA. Stanton had the most home runs. Hayes was the best in terms of batting average, so I assume they won an award. Gold Glove for Brian Hayes, and a Silver Slugger for him. So that's awesome to see from Brian Hayes. Now, in terms of who's going to win the World Series, will it be us? Well, we had 101 wins. We're going to win the wild card playoff game. Angels had 104 wins. So even with all of our dubious efforts of $541 million in player salaries, we are still not even close to $1 billion. And not only that, we're not even the number 1 seed. We're not even one team. So, hey, I mean, the best of the NL. So I guess that, there's that, right? So we're taking on the Padres in the first round. Let's see if we can beat them. Game 1, we win 10-9. Game 2, we win 6-1. Can we win Game 3? Nope. We lose Game 4, and we blow a 2-0 lead. Blow a 2-0 lead, man. All right. And I'm guessing we were not up. We were down 4-0, and we scored 3 runs, and then we couldn't get enough. So, 3-run homer for Bogarts, man. The cheat code, but could not get the job done. So that's kind of embarrassing. Blue Jays beat the Dodgers in the 2023 World Series. All right, I guess we have one more season to just get this team to $1 billion somehow. This is going to be fun. This is going to be really difficult. So arbitration, I mean, I guess we could offer some of these guys arbitration. I don't think I want to offer too many guys. Same thing with tendering the contracts because it's just going to be really difficult. I guess those that are making like extreme money off arbitration, it's like, sure, we can offer them that. I will offer you. And I think after that, I'm just going to end up going with signing some people. Yeah, these guys down here, tendering the contracts. Same thing. I mean, Mitch Keller, I guess we could sign him to like a $9 million contract. I'm fine with that. And then really everybody else down here, I mean, there's some talented prospects. Oh, there's really not that many, actually. Really, I guess I could just sign you and give you like 100. I'll give you 300K. And I'll give Lonnie White 200K. And then everyone else can just kind of say goodbye. So, free agency is where it's important. We're going to have to get a ton of stuff done here. We're also going to have to make a ton of trades as well. Basically, to be maxing Ohtani, you got to max Urias, and we just got to hope we can get these guys. So, let's start making some signings. All right, so we signed Julio Urias. He wanted $35 million a year, so we gave it to him. Ian Happ, we picked him up as well. We're going to get Jack Flaherty, Shohei Ohtani, Lucas Giolito, which is awesome. See, we also got picked up Devers, and it's looking pretty good. So, okay. We're still waiting on Chapman, Hendricks, and Hader. So, let's just take a look at the budget. So far we're at $708 million, which is a lot, but still not $1 billion. So, we're going to have to make some trades and make some more signings before we can get this team to $1 billion. It's going to be tough, but might have to wait to make some trades once the start of the third and final season comes up. But let's see if there's anybody we could trade now. I'm going to just deal with the Padres. Richard Phelps, Endy Rodriguez, and Taylor Davis to the Padres for Severino Hosmer and Trevor Rosenthal. So that's going to increase our budget mightily. Not a huge trade here, but I do need another catcher. So Castillo, Owen, and Allen for Elias Diaz. We're going to do it. Welcome to the squad. We ended up signing Cody Bellinger, and he's going to be in the minors. Oh, my gosh. Okay, I mean, we signed him. We got Josh on the team, Liam Hendricks, Matt Chapman. So it's looking pretty good. Where are we at? Only $768 million. Dude, this is how crazy that is, man. We're not even close. We still are so far away. We have to make more trades here and try to get some more expensive players because, I mean, we're still waiting for Gene Segura to sign. I mean, there's still, I guess, some more people we could go after, but gosh darn it, man. This is... All right, we picked up Kenley Jansen and Hernandez and Gene Segura. So there you go. We picked those 3 guys up. I think we ended up waiving David Bednar. So now there's that. So far, though, the budget's at $766. So it's increasing slightly, but we're still a ways away. We're only like a little more than 3/4 away. So we still have a $240 million to get to. All right, I'm going to do this shit with the Brewers. Perez, Underwood Jr., and White for Alfaro and... not Alfaro, sorry. I want to get Christian Yelich on this team. Christian Yelich. I need to get somebody else that's making a decent amount of money. Come on. You can do it. No. I'm trying to get somebody else with Yelich. It's not really working, and it's looking like I'm probably just going to end up getting Christian Yelich. Jake Cousins, maybe Feliciano. No. Alright, we'll just get Christian Yelich. That works for me. Deal with the Red Sox. Fletcher, Peacock, and Tucker for Trevor Story. Also, the team keeps releasing my players. They keep waiving people that I'm signing. Oh, no, never mind. No, they're not. I didn't get waived. I guess Cody Bellinger and Teoscar Hernandez got taken away from there. No, a bunch of these guys got friggin' sent to AAA. Some of these guys got picked in the Rule 5 draft. So then I have to end up signing people. So it's just a pain. But I don't think now it's going to be a problem. We're still only at $789 million. But there are some free agents out there I think I could still sign. That might be... I could offer money to. So let's go after them and see what happens. Alright, we're at spring training, and this is not easy whatsoever. Our budget's only at $802 million. We need to get about $200 million more dollars for this challenge to actually potentially be completable. So it is time to get into the trading mood and just getting players at this point that are just making a ton of money. Alright, so bad news. We are now stuck in the rut of we are not interested in making trades or our injury situation. So that's not good. So I'm just going to sign free agents, I guess. We'll give these guys... We're going to slightly overpay, but not too much. So we'll give Marcana, Josh Harrison, we'll give him a contract. So yeah, we're going to do that, and then maybe eventually at some point we could trade some of these guys when trades will work again. So let me do some signings. So far, team budget, I did a bunch of signings for your team budget is only $831 million. If we're gonna get to $1 billion, it's gonna have to be at the AllStar Break or during the season where I can maybe make a trade. I'm hoping the team doesn't release anybody, but yeah, I can't make any trades. It's not working. So everything is injury situation. Even if I go down here, injury situation for every single team. So it's not looking too hot for us. Yeah, it's looking like we're not gonna be able to beat this challenge with the Pirates. We got close. Maybe there's some things we could have done different, but yeah, it's not. It looks like it may not be happening. I mean, I'll simulate a bit and see what we've got to do potentially. Maybe during the season we can make trades. Of course, as I simulate to the start of the friggin' regular season, we waive a bunch of guys. Why would we do that, game? Great. Well, now I gotta sign... Can I even sign more people, or is it not gonna work? Why would we waive Stanton? If you play on release waivers and you're not claiming, you're required to pay 70 minutes 2025. No, I don't want to waive him, though. Why is the team waiving him? This is a joke. This is a literal joke. Alright, well, this is not looking good. And nobody's interested in making any trades. How are you not interested? How are you not interested in that? I'm not saying you should trade, but god dang. Alright, we're going to have to simulate to the AllStar Break or something, and maybe then we can make trades, but this is not looking too hot. Alright, so I'm going to make this trade with the Cardinals. We're going to give up Ryan Mason, Michael Chavis, and A.J. Pollock for Jordan Montgomery. He's making $19.2 million. So, just in case you guys were curious, here's what the budget's looking like currently. We're at $854 million. So we're still a ways away. We're going to have to keep making trades somehow, some way. Alright, trades like these are going to start to become essential, where I'm going to have to trade away a decent amount of salary. But Perez, Kluber, and Perez. So 2 Perez's and a Kluber for a Chris Sale from the Red Sox. We got to do it. Trade with the Angels, Tyler Rogers, Stetson Alley, and Mitch Keller for Anthony Rendon. Now, there is a trade offer for Brian Hayes. I could get Iglesias, Marte, and Rendon. Do I do that one instead? That's so much money I get. But the thing is that Brian Hayes is really good. Who else do we have at third base? Chapman, who's god-awful when he plays. Oh, and Devers, who hasn't even played. I guess I could trade Brian Hayes, but I'm not going to do that. He's too good. So we're going to do that trade instead. What are we at right now, budget? We are at $909 million. Okay. I think we can maybe get to $1 billion. I think we can get it with this team. Doing this trade, Jake Miendick, John Cervantes, and Chad Pinder to the Nationals for Steven Strasburg. He is making a ton of money, so we're going to do that trade. Boom. I think this will put us over. Nick Vincent, Rob Brantley, and Tetsuto Yamada for John Means from the Orioles. Does that put us over $1 billion? I think it does. It does. We're at over $1 billion. Okay. Should we sign another free agent? Should we sign Eric Hosmer to just confirm that we can get him? I don't even know. It might not be worth it, but we're doing it. Front loaded. Boom. Yeah. Okay. Budget. That's it. Okay, so now we just got to somehow maintain it because they do the waivings, but we're at over $1 billion. So we did get to that. We completed the challenge, but now let's see if we can. Okay, so we're currently 6,235, and just as expected, we're currently now under the budget again at 972 because they have sent down and waived people. So, God, all right. Shoot. Okay. We're going to have to make more trades, I think, hopefully, and just hope we can maintain $1 billion going into the postseason. In terms of our standings, like I said, 62 wins, which really isn't that good if you consider who's on our team. It's not really that good, so. But, I mean, Hayes having a good year. Betts, Bogarts, Judge. All right. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's not great. You'd think we'd be better with the team that we have, but yeah, kind of curious to see our AA team is like Anthony Rendon's in AA. Isn't that crazy? AAA is even filthier. Like our AAA team is actually filthy good. Yeah. All right. Pitching rotation. How's that looking? Yeah, look at that. Our rotation, our AAA is pretty incredible. Yeah, pitching rotation for the most part is pretty solid. But we're going to have to make trades because we are still, we need to get back over the budget again. We're only at $972 million. So we got to get more money. Okay, this is the hardest decision I have to do, but I have to do it. Brian Hayes for Nolan Arenado and Yohan Moncada. We got to do it. I know he's having a great season, but we got to get over the budget. We got to get over the budget. That's gonna pretty much seal it. We're at 1011. I mean, that pretty much seals it. But we had to do it. I really couldn't avoid it any longer if we were going to actually physically maintain and complete the challenge for an actual season and not dip down under. Okay, it's tough, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. You got to let them leave the nest. But maybe there's another trade or two that we can maybe make to solidify this even more. This will get us Carlos Rodon for Means, Severino, and Santana. So even more budget is being added to the team. 1.018 now. We're way up in there. We're way up in there. Let's continue simulating. If I need to make another move, I will. Won our division, take on the Braves in the DS. So there you go. And, in fact, we did maintain over $1 billion. So we did complete the challenge. But we still have unfinished business to do in the postseason. We got to win. I mean, even though I had to give up Brian Hayes, this team should still be good enough to win. Like, I don't know why we wouldn't be able to. But you never know with this game, right? So, everything's looking pretty filthy. Tom Murphy was awesome. Wow, look at that. So yeah, the lineup's looking great. The pitching rotation is looking great for the most part. Our bullpen, we got a lot of guys in here that are capable, should be capable, of playing really well in the postseason. But we'll see. Let's take a look at the awards and the league leaders. Shohei Ohtani led the league in strikeouts. That's all we had. In terms of awards, Shohei Ohtani got the Cy Young. That's great. Wow, Jock Peterson hit 46 home runs. Impressive. Very impressive. He's runner-up MVP. That is impressive. I am impressed with that. Shohei Ohtani, though, with the Cy Young. Very, very good stuff. How did he hit, by the way? I didn't even check that. How did he do? He didn't hit that much, but we'll take it. He was still really good. So, can we win the World Series? That is the question. I mean, we went 102-60. Dodgers had 104 wins. Tigers had 107. The Angels had 109. Braves had 101. Honestly, this is a very good year for a lot of teams. So, can we beat the Braves? Game 1. Ohtani versus Mike Soroka. We lose 8-5. Game 2. We lose 8-0. And we get swept. Wow. 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 Interesting. Yikes. Just yikes. So, the Pirates' biggest disappointment ever. Over $1 billion spent and nothing to show for it other than getting swept in the NLDS. Okay, I mean, let's just see who wins the World Series now. Just goes to show you that signing the best players doesn't always mean JS. Padres beat the Rays. So the Rays and the Padres. I don't want to advance. I'm kind of curious to see who's on the Padres. Wait, first off, what did they go again? The Padres won 92 games. The Rays won 92 games. Okay. There you go. How interesting is that? So the Padres had who again? Who was on the Padres? I think we might have made a trade or two with them at some point. Or maybe we didn't. Maybe we did. Maybe we didn't. I don't remember. But holy cow. Somehow, some way, they won the World Series. Fair play to them, honestly. Fair play. Yet, you would think that our team would have won the World Series. But, alas, we did not with this team. Just too many guys. Just way too many guys, I guess. So, let's go to the full screen close of the video. Well, in a way, we did complete the challenge, but at the same time, we didn't because we did not win a World Series. So, we got to $1 billion, and we couldn't get out of the NLDS to show for it. So, pretty funny stuff there. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. And let me know down in the comments below some more videos. Check out some subscription. Got a playlist down below containing other MLB The Show 22 franchise movement content. And join my channel for that content with me, TJP. And yeah, with that being said, take care, have a great night, see you soon, and peace.